Yeah, we got the hype right here. All right, yeah, just EGB below the screens. Check out the odds, guys. Do not forget about that. The wonderful sponsors of this tournament. But we are going to get into this matchup of Viking versus Mudgolems. These two teams battling it out. I mean, two very excited teams as well. Plenty of, fresh talent on the side of Viking, along with a fresh mix-up of players on the side of Mudgolems, and both in very, very comfortable drafts for each of these teams. Theoben, do you have any preference on who you think is going to be taking this game number one?
Prepare for battle.
Just what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like, I don't know, it's hard to doubt Mudgolems when we've got Milan playing on Mirana, the Milano, or whatever we've been calling it recently. We've got the Fata Undying as well. I mean, these guys did so much work with this hero in ESL on Germany as well, so I find it very hard to doubt them. But then again, we've also got Viking playing on some super comfort picks here, and I love this thing they've been doing with the Bloodseeker, combining it with the Lifestealer, just because, Rupture forces them to stay still, and that means that Lifestealer can't be kited as easily. It's just such a nice natural synergy. I do like what they're doing, but I really couldn't call this one. I think it's going to come down pretty heavily to the lanes as well, I think. True enough.
The battle begins.
Yeah, very heads-up read from Fata there, actually, as he's just like, I know where he's going to be going, grabs himself the brown boot. In fact, they both have brown boots on these, on the POS 5 and the POS 4. Is this normal to see a POS 5 going brown boots? He's in trouble here. Amorous might be going down. The right click's coming in. In fact, they give the last hit to Skidder as well. Terrible start for Viking up here in the top lane as they lose that Doom. Oh yeah, just to dodge out the arrow combination with Enchant, but yeah, Solari decided instead to go for Impetus, so opting to go for that extra damage rather than grabbing a creep, which is just going to get killed off by Milan anyway. Makes sense to me. Well, Vikings sticking to their guns. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, we got Boromir on the Lina versus Boom on his Dragon Knight. Again, heroes these guys are very, very comfortable with. I mean, it really is full comfort across the board, and I'm expecting this to be a pretty boring lane. Maybe we see Boromir pulling ahead in the early levels, but right now, Boromir doing pretty damn well to keep that CS coming through thick and fast. Oh, top lane, Toby in the trees. Fada's going to find him again. Another big kill going the way of Mudgolems up here as they bring down the Bloodseeker. Going down, the Undying going down as well. Not the plan for Viking quite yet, as there's a rocky start to this top lane. How good is Skidder going to feel on this PA then? Because, oh dear, looks like he is going to lose his life as he gets finished off by Milan. That is going to be Celery going down. These side lanes are being very, very violent for the side of Viking currently. Genius move. Genius move. Very wrinkly brain Solari. Countering out this arrow beautifully. Uh-oh, oh my goodness, the damage comes through thick and fast. Down goes Solari, the heal doing nothing for poor old Enchantress in that situation. This ain't working out well. Yeah.
Not for you.
Oh no. Oh yeah, you're right. No enchant means no jungling, so no backup plan. Celery really all-inning on the laning phase, and it's not paying off well at this point. Well, it's yeah, looking pretty rough as Toby's kind of starting to grab himself a little bit of farm. You know, does know how to play behind from this Bloodseeker, so he's not going to be too worried about losing out on this lane. But I imagine this is going to feel really good for Skidder, because there has to be some concern when you're laning into Toby Bloodseeker. You know, we've seen him snowball so many times before on this hero that you have to worry when you're playing the carry into Toby Bloodseeker that he's just going to get too much in the lane, and then all of a sudden you get forced out your top lane, you're forced into the jungle early, and as a PA, that's not something you really want to happen. But thankfully, Mudgolems are able to find themselves 2 big kills up in this top lane and really kind of shifted things in their favor, which is a pretty big deal.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Nature attend us! The prize is mine!
Yeah, interesting. Been very, very active on Fada, just kind of running around like a lunatic most of this game. Meanwhile, at mid, we've got Boom hanging out with 31 and 4 compared to the Lena's 28 and 10. Definitely the most boring lane of all of them, you know, it's just like a Breathe Fire, and then a Dragon Slave, and then a Breathe Fire, and a Dragon Slave. It's almost like the same spell just being thrown back at each other, like a particularly dull game of tennis. But meanwhile, in the top lane, Toby might be getting run down here. He does get the silence out, but there is a dagger available when that silence runs out, and now Fada is chasing. He's got the decay, and that'll secure them the kill onto Toby. They'll get the Bloodseeker run down once again. All Laguna Blade coming out, trying to bring down Solari. Should be able to do so with the Dragon Slave as well. Boromir gets the free kill, and that is a nice little +1 for this mid laner. Meanwhile, Aramis comes into the mid. I'm quite sure what the plan is here. They're just going to arm them both up. Oh, they're going for this. Okay, all right. This seems aggressive. They cast the ice armor on both of them. Yeah. The tower's doing nothing to Boom with the 2 points of Dragon's Blood and the ice armor. Very interesting stuff. So Hada comes in, drops a tombstone, and that's enough to force them back. But still, a lot of damage taken by that tier 1 tower. Yeah. No, Mudgolems definitely with a pretty clean advantage. I mean, it's 0-6 right now. This scoreline is looking very convincing for the side of Mudgolems. It's been a fantastic laning phase for them all over. No, it's not going too well, is it? Embarrassing walk back to base for the Doom. No one's saw, don't worry, buddy. No one's watching. Oh, Toby getting jumped on up in the top lane. Skidder just dives on him. He's got that leveling coup de grace. He wants to be able to take down this Bloodseeker as quickly as possible. Needs a little bit more damage here as Toby jump into the trees. Dagger connects, no crit. Aramis goes in, but there's a crit comes forwards with the Phantom Strike from Skidder to bring down the Toby Bloodseeker. Oh man, another casualty up in the top lane continues to make this game harder and harder for the side of Viking. They are really starting to fall behind here in the early game. But meanwhile, mid, Borneo maybe in some trouble. Boom and Solari coming in, trying to bring him down. But unfortunately, the support is coming on over for the side of Mudgolems. The TP not actually completed by 33. That was the idea. Yeah, but he will be the sacrifice. Is that a Theban-approved feed?
Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Radiant's bottom tower is
The
under
seal
attack.
of approval. Well, at least Shad's been having a pretty free time down in the bottom lane on this lifestealer. Pretty uncontested, just kind of farming away. 33 also just pulling away, trying to find the most value out of this lane as possible. I mean, it really has just been Shad and Boom whilst, you know, they haven't been getting kills. They have just been farming up very well. But at the same time, with all the kills and all the farm they're getting on Mudgolems, their adversaries in lane are just a little bit further ahead in both situations. Take the piece of that there, but taking a bit of damage. They connected with that Infernal Blade. That might have been a dead Milan, but it's not quite there. But the team's going to come down again along Toby, throwing down that silence behind the tower. Really trying hard to commit to this one as Zara comes through. Not going to connect. They'll turn around, stun up Fada. Maybe they try and bring down the Undying, but they even bring Skinner into this one who gets a kill onto Solari. Meanwhile, Toby and Boom can do very little about this. As Mudgolems, they are really, really keen on keeping this middle tower alive, but they will now deny
middle
it.
tower has been denied. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep, and they get the deny, which is key as well. So how are Viking feeling right now? You know, they're 0-9 down. This lane phase at the 10-minute mark has not gone well. It's a 2k gold advantage for Mudgolems. This PA is well on the way to Battle Fury. What's the game plan for them?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Let's add some movement down to the bottom lane. Yeah, senses something is wrong. Even under the cover of smoke, there's his senses tingle, and he gets himself away inside that siege creep. So no breaks. Yeah, for sure. Although they're not done yet. The ultimate's going to get used to try and get in close with the... Look at this. They're just surrounding Shad from every available angle. They actually connect with both the arrow and the LSA. Completely unset up. Beautiful assassination coming out from Mudgolems, just bringing down Shad in an instant.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yep, see you later, buddy. Meanwhile, Fata up in the top lane, just using that tombstone once again to try and defend these towers as Boom and Toby come in. They're going to try and drop down the Ravage, but at the same time, Doom comes off as well. So kind of just trading ultimates at this point, but it doesn't look like 33 is going to get run down here by Viking. They'll claim that kill. They'll punish Mudgolem for not bringing enough numbers up to this top lane. It looks like they're going to be able to bring down the Undying as well. That Bloodlight will close in on him, and Shad will munch him up. Catapult will be killed off by Milan, but it's not going to make a blind bit of difference. This tower's going down all the same as Viking find the pressure.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very close together.
An easy
Done a
shot.
lot of farm in this game so far. Everyone getting their money somewhere on the map. PA very close to finishing off this broadsword, which will be the full Battle Fury finished off for Skidder. Meanwhile, Lifestealer, he's got the armlet. Yeah, my guy wants to buff up his PA. True. It's basically another Gush, isn't it? It's Gush Mark II. Yeah, this could be pretty brutal. If he gets on top of someone with the Vlads and with the Solar Crest plus Gush and then Anchor Smash, that's going to be a lot of DMGs.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, Celery's doing some nice bit of dewarding. He's going to trade his courier for it, but I mean, that's kind of worth it. Arrow's going to connect as well. Beautifully done by Milan. They'll connect once more. Toby, though, tankier than they first realized. And now I actually could turn around to drop the Rupture onto Milan, but Toby doesn't really want to come forward for anything else because he is missing a lot of HP as they jump in onto Mirana, try to bring it down. Shad joining in also. They're going to try and bring it down. Oh, the leap. Well timed from Milan. And gets the TP away. Will be able to live. Yeah. Balancing on the edge with that Rupture. Just choosing to use a leap to try and get herself away and does so perfectly.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Clearly the item of choice, but going different routes about it. I don't think I've ever seen anyone go for the ultimate orb before even going for the medallion even. Curious. I mean, I suppose with Bloodseeker, anti-armor doesn't really benefit him at all. Like, he's just not a right-clicking hero anymore. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I get the feeling there was probably some conversation in the team, like, oh, you know, I'm Doom. I don't actually care that much about Undying. I'm just going to go and, you know, split creep waves, eat range creeps, and not really fight Fada too much. And, you know, the Enchanters are probably echoing the same thing, saying, yeah, I don't really mind playing into Mirana. I'm just not going to level Enchant for the start of the lane and just go for some damage instead. But, I mean, at the point, there is a point, as you say, you know, why? Just take the better matchups and play normally. But nevertheless, Viking taking in a different direction, and it does not pay off for them. Yeah, she's... Indeed, she's hitting for like a pretty decent Desolator timing, and when you take into account the Battle Fury as well, it's kind of ridiculous how far ahead she is.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, let's find out what chat think. Chat, press 1 if you think that this Enchantress is going to get one shot by the PA. Press 2 if you think that that's not going to happen this game. How are we expecting a one-shot? Oh, jump in here as they find Fada. The arrow does not actually connect. It gets absorbed by the range life here as the Doom now comes down onto the Tidehunter, stopping the Ravage. Beautifully done by the side of Viking. Hope they have lost Aramis. Having only traded for Fata, it's not looking too great here as Shad just trying to run himself around. But I mean, the Tidehunter, he doesn't care that he's doomed up. He's going to keep on running forward, threatening here. And he has that Ravage in just a second as that Doom comes out. Shad knows who's to take him down before this Ravage comes through. They come in with the stun and there's a Ravage turnaround. Uh-oh. Two heroes held together as the arrow comes sliding on through. through. They'll bring down Celery. 33 will lose his life as Toby fights over the front line. Boom goes down. Now Toby needs to run. Not getting out of this one. He's going to lose his life. Shad moving to the tree line, but unfortunately I don't think he's getting away. Popping that rage though might help him out with some armlet toggles as well. Getting to the higher ground, just trying to run himself back, and it looks like they won't be able to catch Shad, but just about everybody else on the side of Viking ends up going down. A great fight from Mudgolems here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, great idea from Skidder here actually, as she stacks for herself and then eats up that camp immediately afterwards. But yeah, oh, Jesus, this is Viking ramming their heads into this exact same point again here as they jump the backline, trying to find themselves a target, but there's no Doom on Aramis. He's just going to blink up the high ground and get immediately taken on down. Meanwhile, the rest of the team, well, they need to get themselves out of this one. Celery won't quite be so lucky, and now Toby in some trouble as well. Skidder gets on top of that Bloodseeker. He's going to get run down here. No chance of survival as the Dragon Slayer will finish the job. Mudgolems come looking in for more, but the DK and the Lifestealer have left the area. Gotta question what that idea was. I mean, they really wanted to get this vision up, it seemed, but they just jumped the Doom into 4 heroes and they say, oh, there's a lot more heroes here than we thought. I guess we'll just leave.
Under attack. Roshan has fallen to the dance.
More fuel for my fire. The price is mine.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
This should make my life easier.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that move did not pay off for Viking. It's feeling like a lot of their moves this game have not paid off. There's now an 8k gold advantage for Mudgolems. Aegis in the hands of this PA, along with a Yasha, a Battle Fury, and a Desolator heading in towards this Sanj as well to complete the Sanj and Yasha at a terrifying rate. Skidder is absolutely huge.
Are fortified.
No.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
For the twins.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They do not have the resources to do so. Let's do yeah, going for the more kind of, I don't know, defensive, I guess you'd say, just the extra armor. I mean, it always feels like you need more armor on it. Oh god, down there goes that little deer. Crikey. Yeah, it's just something they're so comfortable with on Mudgolems, and the whole team knows how to play around Fada when he's on this Undying hero. He's so strong.
It's under attack.
Yeah, kitty.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Bend. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
No hesitation at all, just wants to get that status resistance. Has more than enough damage on this hero already with the Battle Fury Desolator.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
You know what? Oh god, Solari. Oh, here she comes. The damage comes in, but boom with the quick save with the blink in the Dragon Tail, but unfortunately Arrow's going to catch up the Enchantress as well, so it might be the end of the line anyway for this Enchantress. They try and save her. An admirable attempt, and I see the lights here as well, but Shad will be okay. Courier not quite so lucky. Thankfully that rage is there to help him out, getting him out of that sticky situation. But either way, it doesn't get you out of the sticky situation they're in the game right now, as they're 11k gold behind, and Mudgolems just come barreling down for each of their towers. Very little they can do about this.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
goodness. I mean, who do you even doom here for Aramis? He's got that blink, he's got the drums, he can generally get his doom off. Is it Borny has even got a link in, so good luck there.
Invisibility.
Radiant are scanning. Dire are scanning.
Great. No, that's not a good idea. Is poor old Toby just gonna get cut down? Oh, there it is. There it is. It finally happens. Skidder just completely blasts. Literally one shot. Literally one shot on the Enchantress. Yeah, they get the backlines kill. Pretty nice. Oh, boom! Goes for the BKB TP. Doesn't want to leave anything to chance here. Aramis though. I'll say. Goodness. Yeah. Settle items. Buy 6 rings, please.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, she'll go over and she'll kill off this Mudgolem camp. It's about the only Mudgolem she is killing this game, unfortunately. They see the Lina, so this could be tempting for Viking. Let's see, they'll get some vision down, so they're definitely preparing to fight in this area. Who can they find? Milan, that's got to be tempting. Open Wounds comes out. They see Bornir in the backlines. Aramis comes in, tries to get off some kind of spell here, but won't be able to do so. They're looking towards Milan instead, but Skidder is arriving. This is getting awkward for Viking here. Looks like the Tombstone's actually going to get killed on the backlines, but Aramis is going to get killed on the front lines. As now Skidder looks across to Boom. Boom just goes for the BKB, TP away. Celery also trying to follow suit. Meanwhile, Arrow doesn't quite connect. Looks like it's going to be a full escape from Viking here. Impressively.
Yeah, kitty.
Not quite. The death recap says that Lina had a hand in that one as well. A right click from Lina did 472, and then the PA came in and did 1,384. But yes, these crits are very big, large crits. Yeah, his existence was denied. You gotta respect it. And they'll have their cooldowns back soon enough. Unfortunately, there's still that big fear. Oh, I just noticed that Celery skipped out on Untouchable. You think that's fair? I mean, they don't need more than one hit to kill her anyway, so I guess.
Yeah, kitty.
Shadows.
Yeah.
Take us. Illusion.
No, people just die too quickly for that to be any kind of use. Looks like once more Viking jump. Oh no, they get baited by the illusion. They'll take down the fake Lina and now put themselves in a pretty risky situation as Fada comes in, throws down that tombstone up on the high ground. Shad probably knows he needs to get out of here. Meanwhile, Boom could be in some trouble as well, popping that BKB. Makes it down that stone a little bit, but the two-man stun comes out from Borneo on the high ground, and now they'll just jump in the backline. Kill off Aramis. I mean, the Doom's out on the Borneo, but it means absolutely nothing as Skitter just runs amok, going godlike with a triple kill in this fight, taking down absolutely everybody. It's just over so quickly. My god. Not allowed.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
That's it. It is looking pretty damn tight from them. No real big mistakes coming out from them whatsoever. Shad now just running in. They're going to try and jump the backlines, but unfortunately that Lincoln's going to block the open wound. Shad still trying to get on top of the Lina here. Maybe they can do so as Boom jumps in as well with that stun. They're getting Boron here kind of low here, but look at the return damage comes in. They'll take down the DK. Shad going the same way as well, making these calls look like supports. They take them both down. Buyback comes in for the DK, but it's too late for Celery there. If he's going to take him down. Boom on the run with that BKB, just trying to get himself away. I mean, he's just brought back and he's finding himself running away. It doesn't even matter. They pop the GG. This one is over. Zero chance of Viking in this game from minute one. It was Mudgolems' favorite, and it did not change. What a fantastic game of Dota from the side of Mudgolems. They take game number one so damn cleanly.
Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
The undying waits.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Night Stealer.
Dire team ban.
Morphling.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. pick. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Shadow Demon.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Hi there.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Kill Snide.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Puck!
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Howdy, folks. Yeah, we're very good and very ready for game number 2 here. Excited for this one. I mean, I think there's a lot to consider about both of these drafts. A lot of craziness coming out from both these teams. Definitely taking a new direction for the side of Viking, which is what I really wanted to see last time around. Because obviously, you know, when you have a bad game like that, you really just want to kind of see them wipe the slate clean and come up with something new for game number 2. And I think that's exactly what they're doing here, Stephen. Yeah, not even to mention with the Aghanims on Boom, if he does decide to go down that route, you also steal the Decay, which then steals for like 10, I think, strength per usage. That's really going to hurt for heroes like Lifestealer and Phoenix, where they just, and even the IO as well, you know, these heroes are just going to turn into little squishy balls of death. Really nice ideas from Viking, but there's a lot of strength on the side of Mudgolems as well. I really like this Phoenix idea here. Great last pick from the side of Mudgolems. They need something to try and deal with all these illusions. You know, maybe the egg might be a little bit vulnerable to the Morphling and possibly the CK, but at the same time, that Sunray is going to find a lot of value in this game. No, they do not. That percentage-based damage is very, very hurty. Great last pick from Mudgolems. Again, I like what both these teams bring in, and I think, yeah, you know, I think I can see how Viking can take this one. I think they have an easier time of taking this game, but at the same time, we got to look towards these lanes again. Hopefully, things will be looking better this time around for the side of Viking. Can you see any problems arising for them in this early game?
The battle begins.
Yeah, that's true. Boromir could have a pretty free game here if he's opened up enough. We'll see how this Morphling's able to do against him. I mean, at least you always have that right-click advantage on the side of Morphling, but as you say, if he gets caught out by Boromir, then we could see some real troubles coming out in this middle lane. Starting things off down at bottom, there's Celery immediately going on. Yeah, Viking, they're bringing in the heroes here, and they're trying to bring down this Viper. He's going to try to turn it around. Look how much damage he's taking. He's just absolutely melting, not even close, as he drops like a rock in the bottom lane. And Milan's just going to TP himself away. It wants nothing to do with this brutal lane. Yeah, it really is a bit of a fuzzy peach. yeah, a fuzzy little Green Peach. Meanwhile, Skidder taking a decent amount of harass up in the top lane from Toby and Aramis as they lay down the harassment with a disruption and just allows Toby to get in the stun and a couple of right clicks off onto this lifestealer, just making his life a little bit miserable. Yeah, no, unfortunately this Lifestealer Phoenix lane is kind of weak in the early points, you know. We're a couple of levels and this Lifestealer is going to be absolutely fine and the Phoenix can start to get some real harassment off, but yeah, absolutely zero harassment potential. At least at level 1, so it was a very happy CK. Great stuff.
33.
This time around.
Having to skip some creeps already at this point. I really like the idea of putting the Death Prophet in the safe lane this game and getting the Morphling middle so that the Viper can't really punish the Morphling. I would imagine Io Viper does really, really well since they're both range heroes against the Morph. So the DP, not so fragile in their early lane, will allow them to have a little bit more flexibility.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea. I was going to ask you what was going on with this Morphling and DP switcheroo, because it's not what I expected at all, but then when Shad's playing the DP, you know he's going to be up in that safe lane. Yeah, very interesting stuff from them. So they don't value the Exorcism super highly this game either, it feels like, because they're not really needing to get it out super early. 33 getting very aggressive here in the bottom lane, and the Tombstone's going to get killed off, so this could be problematic for Viking. But that said, the creeps are now dead. There is no defense from the tower for Mudgolem, so they will settle for this.
Yeah, 33 just keeps on dragging the waves all the way back. This time he's just gonna farm it up on this camp. He's bringing more mangoes. I think this is like his 5th mango into this bottom lane. Very interesting way of playing Viper. But there's a Viper Master. That's 33 right here.
Knows exactly what to eat, when to eat it. Toby, once again, just pulling around these creeps up at top lane. Fairly sure he just wants to bring these creeps over to the lane, although saying that they brought them into the hard camp here. Where is the kill threat going to come from for both these teams then?
Well, I think bottom lane still. Top is a bit of a very difficult lane for Viking to kill on. The Lifestealer is just going to pop rage and walk away. Phoenix is not going to put himself in a position where he's going to die, I think. Is Fada going for a triple stack here? What's up? What's up, Fada? Nope, just a 2-stack. Casual. All good.
Just call Fada a casual stacker? Dang.
I mean, it's what the meta is now, right? Very casual, 2 stacks in the dire jungle. Normal stuff.
He's a little pro game with 3 stacks though.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for now. We're looking for that next level, you know, stacking. The triple stack.
Well, Aramis on the Shadow Demon should theoretically be able to do that. You know, hero with very, very good stacking ability, so hopefully we'll see a little bit of that later on. But of course, as a 4th position, you generally need to stick around the lane a little bit longer.
It's going to bottom, Shadow Demon. They're going to go for another kill onto the Viper.
Let's see if they can pull it off. The lane's pushing in right now, so it's really not an ideal time for Viking to find the engagement, but they're going to try and go for it anyway, as they will connect onto 33. Solari comes in, Aramis from the sidelines as well, just throwing down the Shadow Poison. Now the Disruption coming through as well, stacking up the Shadow Poisons. They'll try to bring down 33, being healed up by Lan, though it's not that easy, but they will finish him up with the Crypt Swarm. Shad gets a kill down in the bottom lane. They will bring down 33. Nice rotation in from Aramis, and just in time for the bounties as well. They're going to be able to take him away from Puck also. Solari comes in, he's able to grab the bounty away from the Puck, who was hoping to fill up his bottle. Beautifully done by Viking. Huge.
That is so huge. They got 4 bounties on the side of Vikings. That's going to help their snowball for sure in this game. And the CK, like leaving him top right now is such a good timing because he's been having a pretty free lane, essentially unkillable. Maybe the Phoenix can get a few more pulls off, but in exchange for the Viper, definitely not worth it for Mudgolem.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to... No, I mean, Aramis hasn't actually left bottom lane yet. I'm fairly sure the Viper's going to be very cautious about coming and sticking his head down to this bottom lane with until Aramis shows the top again. But look at Toby. He's having a great time alone in the top lane. This is what's really impressing me, is that without Aramis there, Toby is still doing absolutely fine. He is threatening the Lifestealer's CS very heavily. Gonna give him good control over the bottom side of the map.
It's so hard now for the Viper to get back into his bottom lane. He's only level 4 on 33, even though he has a bunch of CS. A lot of it, I guess, has been the neutral creeps where he was able to pull the wave into. And with the 3 heroes staying bottom, it's going to give free farm to the Death Prophet. And he's just going to have to go straight into the jungle with his Viper now. Not where he wants to be. Not what he expected for this game, that's for sure.
No, not at all. The Viper Master has been shut down by the side of Viking. These lanes are looking the complete opposite of what they did last time around, actually, as it's now the 3 Viking cores on top. Mudgolems, they got to dig deep and find something here to turn this one around, because right now it's not going great for them.
Borania is actually stealing the stack that was here. And Toby's gonna come in and be like, hey bro, what's going on?
Yeah, unfortunately Fudder's joining him as well, but with the stun and the reality rift onto the puck, he might be able to threaten him here. Unfortunately, he's just going to run. Oh, thank you, Centaur. What? Goodness gracious, what a save. As Toby now trying to run away. Unfortunately, that orb looks like it is going to connect with the silence anyway, so Borania will be able to bring down Toby, and that's a nice kill onto the offlaner.
That was really confusing. There's only 2 heroes there. I think Chaos Knight was long gone before that Centaur even dropped the stun. So I was a bit confused. You need to have at least 3 units next to the center for that stun to trigger. So yeah, and check out Borania's skill build too. It's got 4 in silence, 2 in orb, and 0 in phase shift on his mid puck. He really wants that damage right now to maybe have a surprise onto the Morphling. Sacrificing.
Yeah, see if he can get the cheeky kill. So his opportunity, unfortunately, loses the 50-50 as Morphling picks up the arcane.
Oh, he's so unlucky on this puck this game. That arcane rune would have been enormous. Just be able to pop it, TP bottom, get a coil onto the DP. Now he's got no bottle against his Death Prophets, so Exorcism push, bot lane.
Yeah, they want to pressure this.
He's almost dead.
Oh my goodness, mid lane. Boom, he's going to steal the puck form and kill him with it. Wow, okay.
Yeah, also realizes there's no phase shift on this puck, so I was like, okay, now I know you're not going to be able to get away from this. Spawns him up, kills him. That was arcane rune usage also, so he's going to have it up pretty soon.
Yeah, really big play from Boom there in the middle lane, getting the solo kill onto the puck, completely unexpected by anybody, but using that replicate absolutely perfectly. Meanwhile, all this time, by the way, I've noticed 33, he's just been chilling in the jungle, eating stacks, which, I mean, you know, I guess it's a fair usage of the stacks. You know, you want to make sure that 33 still has game impact, so you're going to give up the stacks, which maybe you'd like to see go into your carry over towards him. And talking of which, Aramis has actually taken some big stacks for himself as well on the Shadow Demon, so everyone's being greedy this game.
Yeah, I don't think Lysander is going to want to walk into some triple stacks and try to farm that. He's very happy staying in the lanes and just farming single camps at the moment. He's actually going for a Battle Fury, knowing that there's so many illusions that are going to be available for him to kill.
Yeah, this is interesting because we were actually talking before the game and saying like I was toying with the idea that maybe he wants to go Radiance because there's all these illusions, you know. It actually seems like it could perhaps be a decent Lifesteal Radiance game, but nah, Skidder says he wants a Battle Fury instead. It's a similar idea, but wow, Toby just straight up pops the ultimate onto Skidder here. I'm not sure if he sees the opening for a kill or just wants to chase Skidder around the map. Definitely seems like the latter. Such a low committal ulti though on Phantasm.
Yeah, just farming. Most of the time just uses a farming tool. Like you can pop the ulti, send it into the lane like a Terrorblade, and then you can just take your hero and farm some neutral camps. So you're very safe. He's actually going for an armlet on Toby. So much more of a carry-ish build on the Chaos Knight. Normally we see like Bracers, Blink, Aghanims, something of that sorts.
Yeah, I want to be nice and active and get that Ags online as soon as possible. It's just so damn strong, an entire team of illusions.
Is under attack. Dire's courier has been killed.
Game has been relatively quiet as Viking just kind of build up their lead further and further.
Oh, Aramis making more stacks. Is he gonna farm this up again? No, he's gonna give that up. to his team at least. Yeah, it's very quiet, surprisingly. Like, game 1, there was already 9 kills on Mudgolems. Most of it came from the laning stage, I guess. This game.
Bottom lane. There's a setup here from Viking, I'm pretty sure. They want to look for a target. So you're going to wait for them to charge to go off? No, they're not. Banishment comes out along with the exits, and they want to try and take down Milan as quickly as possible. Milan does have a target, though. He's going to be able to zip across to 33. And that's just it. That's it. That's over.
They use Exo. That wasn't very good for Viking.
No.
They use Exo and Tombstone.
A tombstone as well. Goodness gracious. Alright, well, I like this from Shad, just immediately moving in towards the mid lane, trying to find some usage out of this Exorcism before it comes off cooldown. And they're going to be able to get a couple of hits on this middle tower, but I don't think they'll be able to take it down.
Oh, there's a blink on the puck. Are they going to surprise the Morphling?
Could be a big reveal. They really want to try and catch the Morphling, though. And Boom is not making himself an easy target. He's going to run himself away. And Mudgolems will not be finding the opportunity here for Borneo to reveal that blink.
That was very, very close. If he stood there for like another half a second, I think Borneo was ready to just jump in, silence him. And I don't think Morphling would have had enough time to react. So, gets away with it. On his way to his Manta, about 1,700. He'll farm that very quickly, as there is some stacks in the jungle for him. It's like a 3-stack here, 2-stack here. Oh, that's gonna be delicious.
Yeah, but they do see him on Observer, which is about to drop pretty quickly. I mean, if they can find him, they will be able to just blow him up immediately, and they're going to try and do exactly that as the Infest comes in onto Borneo. Boom, though. He's down onto that low ground. The ward runs out, and they're actually pinging the ward saying, wait a minute, they see me farming. There's no way this team aren't trying to make a play on me right now. Perfect read from Boom as he runs himself back to the base, nice and safe, gets himself off map, and Mudgolems once again left with nothing.
He also realized that nobody's pushing mid lane. There's creeps there. And they have a Puck and a Viper, and there's no spells being thrown onto that lane. So it was already really fishy for some time. They couldn't make the fast enough play on Mudgolem's side to get the kill onto the Morphin. They're just going to have to go back to the mid lane and do what they've been doing the whole game long, just farming. 50-58 up right now, Nomad.
Yep, just keep farming.
Ooh, look at his ancient sack.
Farming.
For the Lifestealer.
Delicious.
They're just waiting for him to finish the Battle Fury, but it's still gonna be another 900 gold. So about 2 minutes off.
We'll get there eventually, but yeah, whilst he's doing that, you know, the side of Viking are just farming the map much more efficiently. They're going for these greedy builds, which are really going to pay off in the long run because there is just very little pressure coming out onto them, and they're also going to try and make some plays with Shadow, I would imagine. I mean, I guess this Death Prophet, I want to say she's not struggling, but I want to say, like, it doesn't really feel like a casual Death Prophet game where, you know, she's making plays, she's taking towers. Only one tower has been taken so far, but at the same time, I don't think Shadow's super bothered.
Well, he's probably taking the most difficult tower in the game, right? Like, that tower probably doesn't die some games until like 20-something minutes, so he's got that going for him, and he still is the position 2 in this game. The position 1 is the Morphling, so I'm not really expecting too much from the DP, and I think he also understands Mudgolem's team fight is really strong right now, and you don't want to get like coiled into some Nova or something early into the game. That's what's going to happen here. But yeah.
And finished off from the DP as they immediately drop down with the Supernova, trying to bring them down here. Viking losing one hero, and it looks like Death Prophet might be going down the same. Nice use of the yield to dodge the stuns. You got to try and turn this one around. Spirit swiping out onto 3 heroes. She's just healing herself up to max. They can't bring it down. The turnaround comes in thick and fast. They lose more near and 33 straight off the bat. Huge turnaround for the side of Viking as they find Milan in the trees as well. Oh my goodness. I mean, they thought they had him. They thought they'd absolutely played them. Fatter as well in some trouble. Aramis is going to get the big pop of the poisons there, and they will lose 4 heroes, Mudgolems. My goodness, what a juicy fight from Viking.
Oh, that was such a perfect yield. Not getting hit by that egg stun, and then the Morphling comes in, copies the puck again, silences up the puck.
Yeah.
3 kill onto him, and he can't get out either. Oh, big plays.
Spirit Siphon, what a goddamn ability. Just dropping all the charges onto every hero near him. They're like, this guy's just healing like 400 HP a second. Not much we can do about this, folks. This gang is gone.
And the casual cloak, right? That also helped him stay alive for so long. Okay, you're playing against Viper, Puck, Phoenix. It's all magic damage. And this Lifestealer, you know he's not coming to the fight. He's got to bring in Battle Fury.
Yeah.
What is he going to do showing up to a fight? So well done by Viking to bring the numbers there and get that proper engagement.
Yeah,
You were
a really
saying
big
this-
call from Shad as well.
Yeah, you were saying that you don't know if this DP is doing enough in this game. Well, there you have it.
Yeah, consider me dumpstered. I love it though. I mean, that was a fantastic play. I haven't seen a DP survive through something quite like that before. That was truly special. Give me your health, tiny little mortals. Well, Viking now 6k gold up, 7-2 is the scoreline, and they're just farming this map. Every single little nook and cranny of this map is being scooped out and eaten up by the side of Viking. And again, you know, just super greedy on the CK as well. You know, he's gone Armlet into Echo Saber, now going for the Aghanims after all of this. So Toby's going to have some huge burst potential in these fights. Whichever target he jumps on straight off the bat is probably just going to die.
Yeah, I kind of like this build from Toby. Like, he just feels so much like a core, you know? And not just some Blink Chaos Bolt Ags bot or something.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower
I
is
don't
under
think
attack.
anyone, apart from the Lysiter or Mudgolems, can actually fight into the Chaos Knight right now.
Yeah. It is really all on Skidder now. How much can you do on this Battle Fury Lifestealer to turn this game around? Because your team needs you to pull through for them in this game.
Let's get her.
They're looking at it, aren't they? Zance comes down. Iron needs to save him, going for the relocate, but no, the Yule's going to cancel it out. Skidder has no save. He's in trouble, and he's going to get finished off by the ultimate from Aramis. The Iron's going to go down as well. Once again, the Yules comes in clutch, and they find themselves 2 clean kills down at bottom.
Radiant's top tower
Oh man, the one hero they were putting their faith in on the side of Mudgolems gets absolutely decimated, and well, Boom find a double damage rune. He's into Roshan. That's very balanced. Thank you, Gabe. I'll take down this Roche pretty damn fast. Maybe DD just shouldn't work on Morphling. I think that would be fair.
under attack.
He just shouldn't last so long. Such a huge duration on it. But yeah, definitely a game-changing rune, especially when it spawns right on top of where Roshan is.
Radiant's top
Yep,
tower
and a few
is
heroes
falling.
just take a ridiculous amount of advantage from it. Look at you, Morphling and TB, your high agi little badges. Alright, well, Mudgolems well and truly on the back foot now. What is the plan? Is it just to farm up on this Lifestealer, try and reach that Sanjin Yasha, and then just go fight? Or is there something else they've got in mind?
Radiant's
Well,
bottom tower
it's
is
hard.
under attack.
Yeah.
Because the Viper's still behind. You went for a Dragonlance first. I mean, like, I'm trying to learn here how to play Viper when you're playing from behind. But I'm not sure if 33 himself knows. So... He's got a Dragonlance. He's gone for the Atos now, 90 minutes in. But I think they're beyond the point where Atos
Radiant's
is
bottom
actually
tower is under attack.
surprising to the opponent. And now
Yep.
he's going for a Solar Crest next item. Wait, no, hold on. He didn't go for the Atos. He skipped it. He's like, I think it's too late for this item. I'm going Solar Crest. That's it.
Just wants his crowns, I guess. Just
Radiant's
wants to
bottom
feel
tower
like a king.
has been denied.
He had it earlier, queued up, the
Yeah.
Atos. And that's why he got the crowns, but I guess it's just way too late for it. And Solar Crest will help your Lysiter. Just going all in on the Lysiter now.
Radiant's
Yeah.
middle
Stack
tower
all the
is
heals on
under
him.
attack.
Get some armor. Get some light attack speed for him. Puck
Yeah, I
going
mean,
for
realistically,
Blink
what is this Atos going to do this game? You're playing into a Morphling with Manta Style, you're playing into a CK with Phantasm, and you're playing into a DP with Yules. And also the disruption available from the Shadow Demon at any given point as well. There's just so little which the Atos is actually going to do. He realizes this and he makes the decision to change his build.
Dire
Yeah,
structures
it's an item you
are
get like around 12 minutes and then you just keep snowballing with it, right? Like just go around, kill people one by one and you just... But it's way too late for that. And surprisingly, Puck, even though there's only one thing that kills him,
Radiant's courier
which is
has
the
been
DP,
killed.
he's still going for Yules
Radiant's
because
bottom tower is under
Boom
attack.
just decided to only copy the Puck every fight, so he can deal with it.
Yeah.
I think he did not expect that at all in this game.
No, it's the X factor in this game for sure, which Borneo wasn't prepared for. But with this boosted travel build, he's going to be super annoying in this game. You know, he's going to be making a lot of space for his team, cutting waves. Borneo will just want to be playing on the enemy side of the map this entire game and making as much space as possible. And once they are taking this tier 2,
mid-tower.
Skidder and Milan just going in with the overcharge, take down the tier 1, but they might be in some trouble here. Boom's coming over. But they're pretty damn quick on the side of Mudgolems. The TP out from the IO, that's going to get cancelled, and Boom wants to take the easy kill
he's
here.
alright.
But there's a tether
Radiant's bottom
across.
tower
They're
is
okay for the
under
time
attack.
being. Unfortunately, that slow blow from the open wounds is going to cause Milan to lose contact with Skidder. Skidder's still on the run, but it looks like Milan's time might be up. Doesn't even get a chance to get off his neck. This gets absolutely popped.
Yep, Rip Milano. He tried his best. The second tether was pretty nice, but there were just too many heroes. But while all of that was happening, the puck was top, Phoenix was mid, pushing out the lanes out, so I want to say kind of worth it for Mudgolems. There was a lot of time spent chasing them around the map.
It was. I completely
Only a
agree.
5k lead. Yeah.
That's what this game comes down to now, is if somehow Mudgolems could dig deep enough to find these kind of out-efficiency plays, make every death take way longer than it should, meanwhile the puck is just split pushing, the lifesteal is just farming stacks, you know, there is a way back into this game, there is hope.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But until this
Yeah,
Aegis is gone, there's no real chance of them taking a fight, I don't think.
And they're still stacking camps. 22 minutes in. Mudgolems ain't stopping. They know that's how they get back in.
Yeah, if you ain't stacking, you ain't winning.
Scotty, next item from Lysander. I think that's going to be pretty game-changing, especially
Yeah.
against the DP and the Morphling. Even the Soul Rim, it's a huge hero.
Yeah, my god, that is a hugely value pickup.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They keep farming until they get that
Dire's
on
bottom
Skidder.
tower is under
And I think it's
attack.
possible because Puck is just going to constantly... Oh, Chaos Knight. Jeez, my PC just like died for a second.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, we'll have to take some pauses
Dire's
out for
bottom
Theoden
tower
every
has
time he pops his ulti, because when he adds, now that he adds the Ags, there's going to be heroes all over the place.
fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yep. And the Morphling Illusion. So there's going to be Morphling Illusion from the CK ulti, right?
Radiant's top tower.
Yep,
Be Manta.
yep,
And then there's going to be
Middle
Shadow
tower has
Demon
fallen.
yep.
with the Disruption. And if he decides to go for Ags himself, he can also copy the Shadow Demon and make illusions of himself. Like
Yep.
off the one of the illusions.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of morphlings. It's going to be a lot
That's like
of water.
7 illusions. 7 Morphling illusions he can make. And then if you get Illusion Rune, you can make 9 Morphling illusions.
Yeah, I mean, the most you can get from one hero, the lead is 12 with Morphling and TB playing together. But, I mean, we did that strat once. It's very fun as Milan gets popped up in the top lane. See you later, buddy. It used to be more than that when CK's ulti with the Ags was to use it on an enemy. Sorry, on a
Yeah.
teammate. The full
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was nice when you use it on your teammate like a Dusa.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, or a TB.
Disgusting.
Very
Oh,
enjoyable, but
yeah,
back to
TB,
current
yeah.
days.
But I mean, this Ags is like pretty annoying because they're very strong, not
Radiant's
easy to
bottom
kill at all,
tower is under attack.
and they just give so much vision in the fights. Like you can just run it into the enemy base, you see everything.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they can just break high ground so easy as well. You know, when you have all these units which are so tanky, like it doesn't even matter if you fortify the towers. Like these solutions can happily just tank up these towers, no worries. It's a huge problem.
Realized Kobe did something amazing. He split his Echo Saber for the Ags and
Radiant's
got an
bottom
Orchid.
tower is under attack.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. This is actually even more scaling than the Echo Saber.
Yeah.
Actually, because now you got like the Suns, you can upgrade that into a Bloodthorn, and if you have all those illusions, you Reality Rift in on the Bloodthorn. Oh my goodness, someone's just gonna pop.
Dire
And this
are
Lifestealer
scanning.
build is not built for playing into the Bloodthorn, that's for sure. I mean, I guess after the Skadi, he can break up his Sanjin Yasha, get that Manta.
needs it.
Probably be
Radiant's top
required
tower
here, to be
is
honest.
under attack.
Yeah, he has to go Manta this game. There's no way you can play against this Chaos Knight Orchid without a Manta. And you're playing against Lifestealer Sans too. Oh, sorry, Death Prophet Sans.
Yeah.
I think that's how he
definitely
died
that's
earlier, right? He got silenced up, then Chaos bolted.
Yeah. It's a problem. Also, CK keeps getting right up in his face before he casts the Chaos Spell as well, so it's really hard to dodge it when he's right in front of you. But yeah, I mean, at this point in the game, it is worth noting that whilst Mudgolems are behind, they've managed to plateau the advantage from a Viking, so it's not like this kind of continuous growth from the side of from the side of Viking, where they've been able to pull ahead real bad.
I mean, okay, bottom. The wave.
Yeah,
Oh my
Aramis
god, the
tries to play
lags.
around. If you disrupt the Lifestealer before he TPs away, does he stay?
Radiant are scanning.
No. If you're linked to him, he's gonna go to the other lane.
Oh, okay, still gets to split.
Yeah, as long as he's linked, as long as you're linked together.
Gotcha. So I imagine Viking kind of just waiting for the next Roche. Then that's probably when we're going to see the next team fight actually happen in this game, or even the first team fight happening in this game. I guess we haven't really had one, have we?
I guess not. They did that one fight top, and then the DP had the Yules, but I mean, Lifestealer wasn't there. It was just like a 4v5 for Viking. It's just so much split pushing going on, and Viking just want to get that Roshan before they go into the high ground or try to like make super aggressive plays that can lead into the high ground. The waves are just getting super shoved, and Puck is almost there at Aghanims. I think the longer this game drags on, you know, the better the chance for Mudgolems for sure. It's getting to the point where 8k gold lead is not really that significant.
Yeah. I mean, that's the beauty of, you know, plateauing a gold lead as well, is that whilst the game goes on, numerically a gold lead becomes less important. And
Exactly.
they haven't actually gained enough to keep up with the game, so the scaling just kind of gets stunted. And now Boromir finishing off this Ags. I mean, this is huge for the Lifestealer and the Phoenix.
Skater has
Radiant's
Scotty
bottom
now.
tower is under attack.
If they actually take a fight before Morphling hits Satanic, this could be huge. And the Roshan is alive. Like, if there's a time for them to smoke up
They
and
need
do
to
something,
go, but they
right
don't.
now.
No, I don't think they're coming to this, unfortunately. I want them to, I really do, but unfortunately it just doesn't look like there's any
Is
response.
under attack.
It's just the vision, right? If you go to like Radiant Vision here, or sorry, Dire Vision here, you only see like this much. You don't see anything else beyond that point. It's very difficult to just smoke blindly into your opponent, especially into a Tombstone. So you're fighting into Tombstone, you're fighting into CK Illusions, you're fighting into Shadow Demon Save. It just feels like an impossible battle right now for Mudgolems. You need to split up the opponent.
Radiant's
That's
top
the only
tower is
real way
under
they're gonna
attack.
win like a engagement.
I mean, I guess that's just kind of going to be the game plan then for the next kind of 10 to 15 minutes as they play this and try and play it out as long as they possibly can. Keep trying to break apart Viking, especially with his Aegis now back in the hands of the Morphling. He's feeling super strong. There is way too many ways for Viking to just kind of weasel out these team fights.
Let's check out some neutral items we got so far. This game has slowed down quite a bit.
Alrighty, well, we can do that. We have, of course, the Morphling picking up this very nice
Radiant's
Titan
top
Sliver.
tower is under attack.
Oh, that's such a good item for Morphling.
It is.
So it gives them so much damage, and you get that status assist.
Ooh. Lifestealer finds one too, though. The Morphling goes in, just trying to blow up Milan as quickly as possible. They actually have the sides off the Morphling, but he's got the man to turn it around now. Steals the Rage Form and turns it around to Skidder. Skidder realizing that there probably isn't a fight they want to be taking. The rest of the team from the side of Viking coming over here and putting in the pressure onto Mudgolems and force them back inside their base. So let's get. Supernova as well went off somewhere. Did Fada just?
Bottom. He was getting soloed by Aramis here, so.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, was this a split pushing Supernova? Because if so, I'm not happy.
Nah.
There is an extent to this, but
Don't worry,
looks
it
like he
was
was
not.
just trying to survive.
Yeah, Fada was like,
Radiant's
oh,
top tower is
there's
under
the Shadow
attack.
Demon here. Maybe you guys can fight. And they went on the morph, but then the other 4 heroes just showed up. Other 3 heroes just showed up.
Yeah.
He's got a BKB now on the Chaos Knight. Yeah, it's just incredible how farmed this Chaos Knight is. Like, Toby is just absolutely rocking it in this game.
Yeah, he's even threatening the real carry, threatening Boom position at the top. Shad's not used to being this far behind with the cause.
Yeah, he's like farming up all the jungle camps and stuff in the top side of the map while his team's all bottom.
Yeah. And very unusual for him. He's like, guys, I thought I was in position 1. They even gave me this badge, which says I
Dire's
am.
bottom tower is under attack.
I hate this
Solari.
Chaos Knight.
Very far forward here now. I think they're going to be able to grab this kill. Yep, down he goes.
kill.
They all lose.
No tome available.
Die.
He has to buy back.
Boom's still playing around though. Actually looking for the kill on the sidelines on Fada, but Fada was ready. You know, he's not going to get caught out that easily. And that was a buyback from Mr. Celery.
Yeah, he knows he made a mistake. He got silenced. He couldn't drop the tome, and without the tome, that means if he didn't buy back here, Mudgolems would have chased him out. They would have chased out all of Viking's heroes, take that numbers advantage. So he's just gonna buy back. They have the Aegis. They don't want to lose any momentum right now.
Kind of fighting into Skidder right now. Skidder, you're not winning this one, buddy. He's dead. He just straight up died. Oh my god, what was that? The life stealer loses life, and all of a sudden the high ground's up for the taking. The illusions are everywhere, and they are just running through the base right now. Ultimate pop from Shad. One lane of barracks is gone. There's no buyback on the life stealer. Come for the second lane of barracks there. It will force out the fortification, but there go those illusions, just tanking up the whole duration pretty much.
They're gonna lose all their buildings. This is everything.
What?
Dyer's middle barracks are
Well,
under attack.
I mean, there was Manta, and then there was the CK ulti, right? Of the Morphling, and then the Shadow Demon Purge came up at the end. Oh, he got enough money for buyback.
Oh, here he comes. Skinner joining the fray, looking to try and take this fight, but once again, they'll just turn around. They're just going to kill him again. Skinner, what is you doing, sweetheart? That is not how you do it. The lifestealer's going to lose his life for a second time around, and they were just... It's called GG Thieving, that's it.
Dyer's top
What all that?
Again,
Dyer's
like,
top barracks
how do you do it, Nomad? Tell me. How do you do it there in the end?
I don't even know. I'm lost for words. I don't even know what to think about this game. The lifestealer just dies twice in a row. That's it. There's nothing left.
Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Faceless Void.
Dire team pick.
Slada.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team ban.
Night Stealer.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. team pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Mirana.
Dire team pick.
Mereska has arrived.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Behold the horn of madness.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Night.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Howdy, folks. Yep, thank you very much. Let's get into this game number 3. I mean, we've had a very disappointing game number 1 and 2, at least in terms of, you know, team fighting and closeness and comebacks. There's been none of that. There's been absolutely none of that. Steven, are we going to get a proper game in this game number 3?
Yeah, kitty,
I think we are.
kitty.
I think both teams are done playing passive. Yeah, I think they're ready to go battle it out. Every time Chrono's off cooldown, we're going to see some action with the Phoenix. Viking, they got the Slaughter, Lifestealer combo going. Ember Spear plus Slaughter is also a really powerful combo. These two are going to want to create a lot of action on the map, get some momentum for themselves, or else Mudgolems, if they just allow Mudgolems to chill back and farm, you're just going to lose the game. This Faceless Void is just going to be gigantic, and you don't have a whole lot of counters to him. So Viking, I think they're going to put the pedal to the metal and get it in there.
Yeah, lay a bit of a smackdown, hopefully, in this in this early game. Hopefully, we'll see some resurgence from that Chronosphere on Mudgolems later on. You know, I think this game kind of writes itself, but we'll see how it breaks down. None of these games have gone exactly as we predicted them, that's for sure. Little twists and turns along the way. So let's get into this third and final game. 33 going to be playing on the mag in the offlane, of course. I feel like he's going to kind of have a pretty free time down here at bottom. What do you think?
It's a Lifestealer. No one's ever gonna have a free time against a Lifestealer. No. Unless it's 33. Maybe 33 knows some shenanigans and he might, but Lifestealer, once he gets that bracer, that chainmail, you're just always gonna get out sustained in the lane and you're just gonna have to move on away. I fully expect 33 to go like some kind of, you know, core build on this mag, but who knows, maybe he'll just set up for the Guardian Greaves, Blink Dagger that we see all the offlane mags go for. Yeah, we'll see. Ooh, but, they see on Word.
What's that?
Oh, sorry, they saw Milan. They put this like super early ward in the jungle at the bottom side here, and they actually saw Milan drop his ward there. It's gonna be a free D ward.
Very nice, very nice. Milan Morana off to a shaky start as that ward gets caught out, but she's gonna go ahead and snipe the range creep straight off the bat and just give herself that extra little bit of farm. So we have Boromir versus Boom at mid on the Ember Spirit versus the Dragon Knights.
Oh,
meanwhile, Fada's in some trouble up in the top lane. Can they finish the job then? They need a couple more right clicks and they won't be able to find it as Aramis even comes under the tower for it, but they won't be able to bring down Fata.
Big Fire Spirits going on both of the supports. Was not able to end Fada's life. It's also starting off with a Bracer level 1 on this Phoenix. Made him a little bit tankier than they would have expected.
Yeah, just about being able to survive that one. But yeah, Bracer is the first item on the Phoenix. Is this normal? It seems very interesting.
It's not normal, but it's nice because you get that item obviously instantly completed, a little bit of extra regen, 8 damage. Always nice if you're going to want to support in the lane and harass your enemy.
Makes sense to me. Well, it definitely saved him in that engagement as they weren't able to find enough damage to bring him down as Toby and Aramis just continue the absolute harassment up here in the top lane. This one seems pretty brutal. Willow and Slardar both known for their abilities to just continuously harass the enemy and just do so much damage.
Indeed. We're just going to probably see a few pulls coming out soon from the top lane, but both of the camps are actually blocked off by the two teams. Radiant has blocked the small camp, Dire has blocked the big camp. The sentries still not coming out for either side, so it's actually just going to be a straight up 2v2 fight top. Not something you normally see these days. Both supports are oftentimes fighting over pulls.
Yeah, with all this mocking going on, we got a classic lane. We throw back to the past days.
Yeah. Can't help but feel like this should benefit
Milan. He's going to be able to snipe Shad's courier. That's very nice. But meanwhile, 33 almost gets forced out of lane by Celery and Shad as they lay the aggression down onto 33 whilst Milan is away.
They actually haven't dewarded that ward quite yet, and it actually costed the courier a lot of gold, honestly. Even though they did nerf it recently, courier still feed away a lot of gold to the opponents.
Oh, 33 charging up the skewer there, really looking to go in onto that Life Stealer, feeling like he is possibly in chance of getting a bit more harass out, maybe even a kill, but in the end decides against it. Doesn't want to overextend, unnecessarily use mana, and then not have a shockwaves for later on.
Yeah, and most definitely Lysander might have even just manned up, open wounded him, right-clicked him back, knowing that 33 does not have any escapes after that.
Yeah.
How's the mid lane looking here? Borania versus Boom.
Yeah, I mean, they're just two big tanky boys with the Flame Guard one and with the Breathe Fire in the other. They're just going to kind of clock on to the middle lane. Trade a lot of HP, but still, I don't think anyone's going to drop in this mid lane.
Top lane, Toby is the first one.
Oh, there we go. The kill onto Toby comes through.
Oh, that time dilation on level 3 really caught him off guard there, I guess, and really... I'm quite surprised they actually got the kill on this lane.
Yeah.
I definitely would have thought the Void would be the one losing this lane against Sardar and his Bash, but Sada Skitter outplaying Aramis Toby a bit here. Huge kill for the Void.
Even a master.
Massive, yeah. Skitter's
he's
now
got a more than a
free lane.
Are fortified.
Coming top 2. Half is up about halfway towards his quarterstaff. He's gonna have a very, very early master mana on his board.
Regeneration.
That might be a problem for Viking here if they don't have a plan to deal with it. We're in the Bramble Maze once again, trying to get some damage onto Filer as we have a pause coming out from Skitter. Not sure what that's about. A little bit of lag perhaps, but it looks like we'll be going again instantly. I don't think anybody's falling here though. Skitter might take a lot of damage if they get this Slithering Crush along with the Bash in the Deep, but I don't think it's going to be enough to bring the Void down as he turns around once again, just throwing down with the time dilation. It's going to take some damage, but it's actually Celery down in the bottom lane who's the one who actually falls as Milan's able to get that kill along with 33. Looks like they caught him with an arrow.
Looks like it. Celery not having the best series this time around, it seems like. Milana. It's actually Milana, right? That's what's got his number. The Milana, too strong.
Yeah. Never underestimate the Milana. Very scary to play into.
The prize is mine.
So the catapults are coming up right now, and the Dragonite level 6 does have this form. The question is, do Mudgolems decide to go middle and pressure with this right now? He's already popped his form here. He wants to harass up the Ember Spirit a little bit. Flame Guard is a little bit of an issue for the Dragonite, but I think that's going to be it for now. He's just going to go straight, jungle up, try to get level 7 quicker and play for the power runes instead. Normally against some more aggressive teams, we would see like the Mirana rotating mid, catapult the enemy, arrow the enemy catapult, and then pressure up with the dragon form. but we're not really seeing that from the Mudgolems.
I mean, they're coming in here to secure the power runes at the very least. Man takes a ton of damage from Boom. Boom's just
oh, he sees the stack.
Get the arcane. Oh, but Borneo is the one who gets the arcane. Yeah, they're going to need to defend this one now, or at least take it on this team.
Oh yeah,
fire. Magnus
pretty big.
I'm taking arrow comes out. It's a long arrow onto the Ember Spirit here, but unfortunately they just don't have the damage to follow through with. The cookie almost costing Boom there quite dearly as they go to get out. Borodir's got the stun. Nice TP, idiot, says Borodir as he runs himself back, and Boom has to make the long walk back to base. Very unfortunate.
That is, I think it has
great.
It was the arcane rune, right? That was the arcane rune. They did not expect it at all. He did not expect it that it's going to be up again, since he stunned him so soon.
Yeah, that was oh yeah, the arcane. Oh man, Borodir being very cheeky here in this middle lane. Well, bottom lane so far is 37 CS going the way of Shad, but 33 is able to pull out a little bit. Oh, they're going for it here, aren't they? They need to rotate in their Magnus, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Borodir takes so much of it, my goodness. As they trade up, stun comes in, arrow's going to follow as well. Celery is definitely dead here. What more can they get? The answer doesn't seem to be anything else. It's just going to be the one kill. Oh my. Man, that Breathe Fire got so much of that stack.
He got all but one, I think. he actually got all but one. But
Dang.
for Boom, I think what they really wanted from that stack was get the kill on the creeps and maybe some neutral items to drop. That would have been lovely, because that was a 3 stack right there. Very easy to kill off too. Celery
top lane, Void getting pretty low to skid it here, but at the same time, Toby pretty low. Also, oh no, the cookie completely off the mark. Toby's just gonna get killed off. Celery making that way harder for his teammate, unfortunately. Oh man, they just weren't really ready. There was a bit of miscommunication. The cookie comes through, throws the Slardar off, and stops him getting off that bash, and eventually leading to his demise. Very unfortunate there, but a very awkward situation for Viking up at top.
Yeah, I think Skitter also had his Mask of Madness on. That bash should have dealt so much damage if he had it. Oh, no. Truly unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's the second death for the Slardar. This top lane has been such a huge win for Mudgolems now with that kill.
Yeah, unexpected as well, really unexpected. They're going to be very happy with that on the side of Mudgolems to get away with this Void into Slardar. Well,
bottom lane, Magnus has just gone straight into the jungle, realizing he can't actually lane into this Lifestealer anymore. He would just keep getting beat up, and the Lifestealer would keep lifestealing.
Yeah, I think that's okay though. You know, it's a Magnus. He's more than happy to take some time out in the jungle with him power. 3 points in it. Going to be feeling very happy.
They got some big stacks in the Ancient camp as well. That's what, a 4 stack now? 4 stack, 9 minutes in.
Ooh,
they can clear that so easily with a Mask of Madness Void and maybe like a mag tanking for him for a little while. So they got a lot of
big arrow in the top lane. Celery, he is just having to sit down and wait for death. As Borodir will finish him off. The Chrono Spear does come down onto Boom. Can they follow it up with anything though? I don't think they can. Boom's able to run himself away. Does throw down a double remnants for the Ember. Slight mistake there, but I mean, very little to worry about.
You know what's really scary? Yeah,
what's that? I was gonna say it's 0 and 5 again. It's the same thing in game number 1 and 2. I don't want it to go the same way as down in the middle lane. Fala's in trouble. In goes Boom, and that's gonna be the first kill on the board for Viking. Finally, they get something. So give me some good news. Is this game closer than the other two, the laning phases in the other 2 games? Yeah.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, this game, they have a lot of tempo that Vikings can bring as soon as the Sada and the Ember start to pair up together. So you should never underestimate the power of Sadar's corrosive haste. It's just big. And there could be a fight where the Void clicks Mask of Madness while he has corrosive haste on him and just dies to like an Ember who just slides it. It's very possible. Because earlier when I saw the haze plus the Void activating Mask of Madness, he had minus 17 armor.
Rune of invisibility.
Scary
this
stuff.
Is so juicy. Look at his ancient stack right now. Oh, they just farmed it. Wait, that was close. He almost died.
Skid it. Oh my god, he's playing on the edge here. 33 comes in and starts tanking it for him.
Yeah, these dragons are...
Oh no! Oh, it's a disaster! Celery comes in with the huge one of his kisses, and they both get cleaned up, caught with their pants down. Viking take full advantage of one of his kisses, clean them right up, and that is your safe laner and your off laner just fed to the wolves. My goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh,
We were just watching the creeps and then like...
they caught us off guard. Jesus, they must have crapped themselves.
They got the dragons too, maybe? That was a lot of farm there that they picked up. They got the position 1, the position 3, and I think 3 dragons.
Skidder back in the bottom lane. Shad's not happy about it, but with Mag TPing in as well, they're back for round 2. They want some revenge on the Snapfire, but don't think they're going to find it just yet.
Oh man. I think 33 kind of like stopped helping him do the ancients, and that's how Skidder started losing a lot of HP. So
yeah,
maybe trying to do a little too much at the same time on the side of 33 here. Giving away 2 very crucial kills. Now the goal lead is like almost nothing.
Yeah, that's crazy. They've really swung it back. And I also want to point out how Shad was able to take this tower in the bottom lane by himself against 2 cores. Even if a TP support TP's in here, he's not worried because he's got that catapult to jump inside with the infest. So
exactly,
it's a really nice play from Shad.
Lifestealer, Juggernaut, these 2 are pretty much the only like carries that can actually take this tower on their own. I want to say, like the safe lane tower is so hard. 33 getting cookied up. Boom, Haste.
Yeah, he's on top of him. RP though, he just drops it on his face to try and keep himself alive. And 33 will survive through this one. Milana arrow not on target, unfortunately, as it flies off into the distance. And that's going to put an end to this one, or is it? This Boom Spirit still hanging around, looking to take the next wave of creeps. And, oh, Chains with the kisses coming out. Do they predict it nicely? No, he doesn't quite get up onto the high ground, and that's actually what saves his life there. But another one, oh, iron miss round from the side. Utilizing these roots with the Monolith's kisses absolutely beautifully. Viking find themselves another couple of kills. Meanwhile, up to the top lane, there's been a supernova drop. They'll drop down the chrono to keep that supernova going and get that crash coming on down. Lifestealer in trouble. He doesn't have the infest, so all he can do is go down. Another kill up in the top lane makes it 2 for the side of the Mudgolems. They might have killed the Magnus at bottom, but they get carried away in the top lane with the Slardar and the Lifestealer, and they both end up losing their lives.
Yeah, now it's Vikings' turn to do 2 plays at the same time, bottom and top lane, but nice combo there. Chrono after the egg. Easy kill onto the Lifestealer. Very big.
Meanwhile, Celery running himself away. Oh, we're getting very close to the death in the mid lane.
You see Celery also ready to kill that egg if needed. He's got that level 1 Lord Shredder available in the middle. Might 8 ending here.
Yeah. Oh, nice usage of the rage to absorb the arrow, making it do absolutely nothing as they try to just whittle down Boromir. He is very tanky without this Slardar around to reduce his armor. With Milan joining him in the high ground, they will have enough damage to tear through Boromir eventually. Takes some time, but they hammer through the DK and grab themselves that kill on the side of Viking whilst losing nobody.
It's really cool when you use open wounds and then Dark Willow uses the bed lamp. Because even if you're like a bit low, you can lifesteal a lot off of that, and we're gonna see that combo quite a bit in this game, I think.
Yeah.
So they will
I believe so.
Go on to the same target. Lifestealer slow them down. Willow going for the kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Milan, oh.
Tower there.
Milan's not really afraid to hold his ground here. Oh no, he's cooking back! Oh, it's so close to into the arrow! That is not the play! The RP being tempted and now being used. Embers Ferrer, he's gonna get caught inside of it. The Remnant away, is he gonna survive this one? I don't think so. Supernova comes down as well, just make sure they get this kill. I mean, the Kisses doing a decent job here from Celery, but now he needs to leave. He needs to get out of the range of that Supernova. Fido's right on top of him though, has the fire coming down with the Sun Ray, and this Strength Hero is gonna melt to the flames of the Mudgolems as they take a decisive win in the middle lane. They're gonna bring down the tower along with it.
Has fallen.
I'm sorry, but did Milan predict the cookie was gonna come out and he arrowed there, or was he arrowing someone else? Like, I don't know which one it is, because one is like completely next level, the other one is just like, well, dumb luck, I guess. But
I mean, this guy's played so much Mirana that it wouldn't surprise me, but at the same time, like, there's no way, right? How wrinkly is this guy's brain?
Oh my goodness.
We'll never know, truly. Maybe we can get an interview with them afterwards if they win, but I would love to know. Write it down, analysts. Write it down.
That was actually so sick. Because I don't think they're ever gonna be able to finish that it off, like if they didn't get that beautiful arrow after the cookie came out.
Yeah.
Tide is money.
Insane. Well,
I was like, before that happened, I was gonna say, I feel like this Mirana is not gonna be able to have too much impact, like after this early game, but boom.
Yeah, the life stealer
like that.
has just been eating all the arrows with the rage, but they might see a place here in the middle lane. They want to go into Skidder. They're going to try and get the Infest Bomb on Tinder. Fear comes out, chained beautifully, and brings down Skidder, but now the revenge comes through. They're jumping onto the Dark Willow. Aramis might lose his life. The cookie away once again, dodging out that arrow, but that doesn't make a difference. They'll bring down Aramis regardless, and that's going to be a nice, clean trade, but not one which Mudgolems are going to be very happy with, as they do end up losing their carry. Hello, Fata? That is not the high ground you want to be chilling on right now. The little flaming pigeon gets put into the grave as another kill goes the way of Team Viking. They go in deep and they come out with the goods as they bring down 2 heroes.
Is it time for the big bad Roshan? Not yet, says Viking. They're just gonna go top, take that tower instead, open up the map a little bit. They might just wait for the slaughter level 2 corrosive haze or like a chrono to be used by Mudgolems before they come into the Roshan pit.
Yeah, I guess with Chronosphere and Supernova both being up, you make a good point that it's very, very scary for Viking to actually fight into.
Definitely. And the Magnus, in case he ever decides to screw her in and get a
Radiant's
RP.
bottom tower is under attack.
Yep. We know to expect big things from 33, so that's not in the realms of impossibilities here.
What's he buying? He's got a Void Stone now, after his mech arcane
Dire's top
boots.
tower is under attack.
He's going for Blink next? Is that casual Void Stone?
Casual Void Stone?
I don't know.
Radiant's
I'm
bottom
a
tower
little bit
is under
confuzzled,
attack.
but yeah.
I'm not... like, it could be like the casual Void Stone now, knowing that he's going to build a Lotus Orb later on.
Yeah, could be. Instead of
like
just
that.
completing a Guardian Greaves. Maybe, but now he's gonna go for the Blink. He needs a Blink. He's not gonna be able to get any decent RPs without the dagger here. I say that now, and then like 2 minutes from now, he's gonna get like a 4-man RP by just scoring in.
Yeah.
Happens all the time.
It does, it does. It's always when you least expect it, and that's when Magnus shines the most.
Yeah, actually the opponent's like, oh, the Mag doesn't have Blink, it's okay, you know? And
Yeah.
then they just go crazy, and then boom. Score RP.
Respect it. Jumping onto the high ground, they're trying to bring down this DK. They're all joining the neighborhood. Along with one of his kids is coming through over on head-to-head. This is going to be a DK going down. He's just going to try and stand his ground for as long as possible. But with him dead, again, you know, you got to ask the question. Maybe it's Roche time for Viking.
Yeah.
Toby certainly thinks as he slithers his way into that pit. That slippery little sucker.
Might just be.
Allies.
That was a really bad death. That was a really bad death from Borneo there. Not like they just fought there earlier. They know there's vision and there's no sentries by your team to deward that area. You go in there, farming, you're dying. There's Roshan as well. Milan.
Jump onto the Mirana here. Nice yield to dodge out the stun, but unfortunately it is going to be the end for Milan. Meanwhile, on the back lines, there's some nice plays going on. Just a solo plays from Aramis, locking down 2 heroes, just setting them up for the perfect couple of kills. That was absolutely brilliant. Now, well, Supernova's going to get dropped. That's going to do nothing as Celery takes it out with a little shredder. Man, I mean, they go for the kill onto the Mirana. She buys some time with the Yules, and they recognize this, and Aramis just goes around the back, drops the Terrorize onto 2 heroes, chains it up perfectly with the Cursed Crown as well, gets herself an amazing couple of just lockdowns and allows the team to deal with the Mirana, and then come over and get 2 more extra kills. Brilliant, brilliant play on the Dark Willow.
So good. Aramis has just been so on point in this game. Magnus feeling extremely uncomfortable this game. Like, this is 33 is not in his element right now.
No,
that's for sure. He's like, sure, empowering his ally and making him fat and all, but he's got like Void Stone with Arcane Boots, still needs Dagger, 20 minutes in the game. He's all over the place. Like, when 33 plays his hero, he is so clean, right, with his gameplay, and it's just so fascinating to watch. But this has been completely off for him.
The prize is mine.
Hopefully when he has that blink. Hopefully when 33 has his blink, we'll start to see a bit more from him.
Oh yeah, he needs to. He needs to produce something with this hero still, because just being an empower bot is not good enough to be able to win a game like this, where Viking is just constantly going to be running around, attacking, making small skirmishes with their Sodar, Ember, Dark Willows. They even got the Infest Bomb now.
Radiant are scanning.
So Toby has got himself a BKB queued up, feeling pretty good on this Slardar. You know, he just wanted to go for this blink as quickly as possible, give his Lifestealer an opportunity to play inside of him and make some plays.
He's also got that agility Vambrace. Whew, 20 extra attack speed.
Dire's top
That's what he
tower
needs.
is
You love to see it. Yeah, you love to see it.
This Lysander has been inside Slaughter for a long time now. Just trying to find
Radiant's
someone
bottom
on the
tower
map.
is under
And they're
attack.
okay with this, because Ember won't be able to collect all the farm on the map.
Once again, Mirana buying a little bit of extra time. Milan jumping himself away. Is it going to be enough with the corrosive haze on him? I think this might be the end for Milan regardless.
Oh, snake.
Although, buying a good amount of time here. Oh, under the tower. Okay, Milan.
All right.
South up, he comes down. They've locked down the Lifestealer. Maybe they might be able to find this one, or they just made themselves into a bad fight. I'm not sure, but 33, he's going to eat it. He is dead, and it looks like that was not the trade which Mudgolems should have been making.
No. It looked pretty good. Like, he was about to get away. Then Mag comes RP's like, oh, are they getting a kill here? Nope. He's got Aegis. It was a nice bait, you know, last second stick, earning the Slaughter so he can't blink.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, if maybe if there was like some more heroes TPing in, I don't know if maybe the Void had TP on cooldown or something, but either way, that wasn't great. You just ended up trading the more value kill for the less value kill, which ain't it, Chief. Well, back to the drawing board for Mudgolems. I mean, the thing is, they can afford to make mistakes like this. I feel like Viking can't afford to make mistakes like that. That's the difference in these drafts.
They cannot, but they also have better fighting capabilities. Oh, here we go, Aramis getting stunned up.
Yeah, they'll dodge out the arrow though, and inside the Shadow Realm, she can do a decent amount of work still as the Terrorize comes down to the DK, allowing Shadow just to kind of wail away at him in the backline. That is going to be a supernova being dropped down, but taken down by Sunray in time. The Chronosphere as well, it's just to get used up inside, but won't even be able to bring down Aramis as the sun comes through. They take down the Void, beautifully dumped by the side of Viking as they find themselves two, and now they're looking for more. Boom coming on forwards, but 33 gets the skewer back onto his high ground. He's going to be safe for now.
I think they're going to go to the high ground now on the side of Viking. They just used Chrono, they used Egg. So there's literally nothing to be afraid of for Vikings. Yeah, Boom is just going like a madman right now. He does not care. They have an AC, some minus armor for the tower. Then he also got the little shredder on the tower too. This is melting real quick.
Oh my goodness, it's falling fast. And look at 33 as well. He's changed his quick buy to the Perseverance. Not even going for the blink anymore. Just died too many times in a row.
Back to the Lotus. Help the Void out. That's their plan. And that's a Rax. A set of Rax. 23 minutes into the game, Nomad. It's very rare you see teams come back from a position like this.
Yep. But this team can do it. They have the draft to do so. Faces Void with the Empower. There's nothing to mess with. One of the best carry heroes in the game right now. Can definitely bring back Mudgolems, and add to that the fact that you've got all these big ultimates to play around as well. Like they are not going to let their guard down on the side of Viking until the Ancient has exploded.
Toby infested. They're gonna go for 33. He has no blink. Oh,
they just want to keep on bullying the poor old Mag. They will drop the ultimate from the Mirana. It's not going to be enough to save his life though. 33 dies. A nice play from Viking, just utilizing the vision they placed down earlier on to see the Magnus and going for that really cheeky little kill. An immediate smoke as well. I mean, they're not done here.
Yep, they're hunting. They are not letting them farm. That's it. That's literally their one game plan. Don't let them farm.
Yeah. Now Mudgolems are going to try and use this to grab themselves some bounties here. Might be able to do so as Spanner grabs one, but yeah, sees Aramis. Gonna get stunned up. Boom comes on through. Looking to follow up on the setup there from Aramis, and they'll be able to do exactly that. Oh no, linking up one kill to the next one here. In some trouble, the bash comes through. The damage is there, and the DK has fallen. Another kill in the bag for the side of Viking. This pressure is just getting too much for the side of the Mudgolems. But still, Chronosphere up in 8 seconds. They've got the Supernova, they've got the RP, and maybe this is something they can make a play around. But it's
Dragon Knight can't even escape. Like, even if the Dragon Knight split pushing in this game to buy time, he can't get away from the Slaughter. He can't BKB and TP away from the Slaughter.
No.
So it's so difficult for them to just constantly get lanes out and try to buy enough time for the boy to get to his next item, which is actually a halberd. This halberd,
Dire's top
most
tower
likely it
is
should
under
be for the snapfire, so the low shredder won't kill his egg. Not even joking, because right now that low shredder is doing a lot of work as he's not really prioritizing the snapfire to be inside the chrono.
Honestly, agreed. Like this snapfire has just been like Celery's been bullying poor old Fada. No eggs today.
I want to see a Mask of Madness on the Sada too. Like with the item build that he has so far, Mask of Madness would be so good. Maybe even a Moon Chart if he wants to. Queued up the AC, I don't think it's that great considering Lysander already has one.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Trying to hunt Toby. Where are you, little void? Come out, come out.
Trying to catch a nice big purple fish, but won't do so. A little bit more reserved now from Viking. They've taken their foot off the gas a bit now that these ultimates are back.
Exactly, and there's no Aegis, right, on the Lysander anymore. You can just wait it out, wait for the second Roshan. That's the Rax pushing Roshan. And Lysander about to complete a satanic. He's getting very, very close to it. That means if he doesn't get chronoed, right, all these other stuns, they're not going to be enough to bring him down at all.
They will not. They will not. And he's got that Titan Sliver to help out as well. Extra bit of status resistance there. Very nice indeed for Shad. He will enjoy that quite muchly. Mudgolems there, trying to set up for something at mid, see if anyone shows themselves. But so far, no one has made themselves very available.
Mid lane. Celery. Where's the Dragon Knight? Very far away, actually.
Yeah, that blink initiation. Not really making themselves available just yet. The Viking now have the information they need to know that there's something fishy going on in the mid lane, and they can set up for exactly that. Mudgolem's just taking a nice close formation. They don't want to move apart from each other. They're even going to make a smoke play here. Doubling back into their own jungle, which is where Viking were, but have just left. They want the D-wards though. They want control back.
I think they saw that Milan came out of nowhere and killed off that ward. So they know they're going to be smoked up. Oh, arrow. Scouts out the Roshan. Roshan is alive now. Pretty big. That was a very fast rush, by the way. Spawn. I think it was almost instant.
Yeah, and we'll be taken down fast by the side of Viking as well with this corrosive haze.
They want to fight first. And I think Mudgolems have to fight back here. They need to win this engagement in the rush bit.
A jump in, they go for the stun out onto the snapfire. Arrow gonna follow up as well. Maybe they can find the kill, but the backlines, Milan just gets completely wrecked by Shad, and they can't even finish up the snapfire. They're now fighting with a man down on the side of Mudgolems. What can they really make happen here? Skidder, he's waiting. He's looking for the Chronosphere. Can he drop it? Yes, he can, but in comes the Fear over on ahead. He tries to man to dodge. He isn't able to do so. The Chronosphere just gets completely wasted. Jumps into the backlines. Nice supernova comes on over the top to maybe bring down the Slardar, but they're even having troubles with this. They will finish him off, but there's so much damage being done by the Mother's Kisses, by Boom as well, coming on in. That allows them to take down 33 as the Void gets sent up into the air, now disarmed up as well. Using that disarm onto the life stealer anyway as he now gets stunned up. The heals come in, but it's not going to be enough. They will lose Skidder. The Faceless Void is down. Borinia has that BKB. He's finally going to pop it, but to what extent? He makes nothing happen. The team fight is lost. Mudgolems again take a very big L, and this is probably going to result in Roshan for the side of Viking, although they don't have their Slardar. But at the same time, with no ultimates up on the side of Mudgolems, I'm fairly sure they can just wait for the Slardar to respawn, then go Rosh anywhere. I don't think they're afraid of Mudgolems now this Chronosphere for the next 100 seconds.
Oh, they might be able to catch Boom here.
They tried to make the play, it didn't quite work out. He's still trying to bait in the Ember Spirit, see if he can get that stun off onto him, but Heaven knows the range to play at. He's not letting himself get Dragon-tailed up too easily until his team arrives, which they now do. A nice arrow, then Nachi misses, and yeah, the DK is just going to end up dying here.
Monster kill for Boom. He is doing it for his team. That last fight is. Oh man, yeah, they're just gonna get Roshan, with the Aegis, and the cheese. They were only able to kill the Flora in the last engagement because the Sada didn't click his BKB. So now he's gonna have a cheese on him. And they're gonna be grouped up as 5 as well. Mudgolems. What you gonna do, guys? You're gonna have to make some play that catches off the 2 supports on the side of Vikings and try to play 5 versus 3.
Dire's middle
Probably the
tower
best thing that
is
they
under
could do.
attack.
And even then, I'm not sure if they can win. It's so hard. These guys are so tanky on the side of Radiant. But that's a start, right? That's where you gotta start. You gotta get rid of these squishy supports if possible.
I mean, maybe that fight could have gone a little differently if the Faceless Void was able to Manta dodge the fear, but he's got no BKB, so there's just so many things he needs to worry about. If the Dark Willow's not inside the Chronosphere, he's going to have problems. If the Snapfire's not inside the Chronosphere, he's probably going to have some problems. If the Ember's not inside, he's the one with the Yules, he's going to have problems.
Yep. There's just too much control for the Faceless Void. Completely agreed. Not a BKB, he's just
Dire are scanning.
not a real hero right now. And he needs items, like he needs damage items too.
Yeah. And they need
Power
Magnus
just
to have this
ain't cutting
blink
it.
as well. He's gone for the Lotus Orb instead.
Here we go.
Radiant
Smoke
is
from
scanning.
bottom to top.
33.
This is it. Okay, guess who do you think is gonna get caught first? Nomad. Someone on Mudgolems is 100% getting initiative on first. Who is it gonna be? Not again?
Oh yeah, it's a Milana. Gonna be going down here. Although,
Oh, no vision.
no, he's gonna take the bounty route as well, Milan, you cheeky little kid.
Oh, he's getting spotted.
Away
Oh,
behind the trees. They don't see him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Aramis even uses the ultimate. He thinks he's found him, but he hasn't. Oh, just
tree line vision.
sick jukes from Milan there. Sick
That was sick.
jukes.
That was sick. That was sick. He overblinked like behind the tree, and then Milan just like TP'd out from the tree line. He dusted him too. Oh, that was nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, some space
Milan.
made by Milan there. Bottom like about 30 to 45 seconds, I guess. Vikings back on the hunt though.
Yeah, they are. Their pressure's going to be relentless. They want to end this game. They want to kill, which allows them to end the game.
Exactly. They don't want to just straight up bang their heads into this high ground.
Nope.
That's 2012 Dota.
Yeah. Oh, poor
Bang your heads
33.
into the high ground.
He's trying to get himself some creeps, and then Milan just comes in and Starstorms it. He's like, I'm at 3 now. Get in your place, Magnus. Chad Marana. Arrow onto Lifestealer, gonna stop him from walking up the high ground just freely, but just doesn't really care.
This is a big bad Lifestealer. He's satanic and armless.
Yep. They stick to their guns, you know, Lifestealer doesn't work in game 1, doesn't work in game 2, but in game 3 it's certainly doing something.
Yep, smoke, here it is. The wraparound, they want to try something. Like, again, they got to get the supports. They have
They've got a blink on Mac.
nail them.
Wait, did he sell his
What did they sell?
mech?
He sold his
He
mech.
sold his
Yeah,
mech
he
and his
sold his
arcane
mech.
for the blink.
No, he had
Dire's top
Lotus
tower
Orb.
is
He did not
falling.
sell his arcanes, right? Let's just put it. Oh yeah, he sold his mech for the blink.
Dire's are under attack.
Oh right, yeah, he used his arcanes to make the laser sword. Got it.
Dire's top tower
Stun on
is
to
falling.
Lifestealer. Might be losing his Aegis here, maybe not. But they really want to catch him off guard with this blink RP. Maybe they can get someone. I mean, it's looking like it could be.
There's no angle.
opportunity, but yeah.
They're split. This is like this pentagram is like insane. They just. Oh no.
No, it's daytime. They see everyone. The smoke's run out. Opportunity is getting very, very slight. Middle lane barracks is all that remains for Mudgolems. Their hopes and dreams of taking this series lies in the middle lane. Meanwhile, Viking, they'll split off elsewhere on the map.
Yep. 3 racks. Top side. They even blew a smoke and a Moonlight Shadow. Just couldn't find the angle as the 5 heroes have been perfectly split away from one another, so they cannot be RP'd or chronoed with like more than 1 hero in it.
Viking positioning gods. Not getting caught out as all this game.
Play smart, man. Get your Aegis, get your cheese. Now you have used the 2 life hero to go hit the buildings, so they can't
Yeah.
touch him. They had to maybe try and like skewer the mag or something, like, so it was skewer the Lifestealer with the mag, like just touch the Lifestealer a little bit, see how Vikings react, but they didn't even try anything and just gave away the racks. So now they're just gonna play for the last mid racks left, and hopefully Vikings will just not go in without an Aegis once again and might wait for the third Aegis. If they decide to wait for the third Aegis, Mudgolems will have like an extra 5 minutes to maybe get another item on this Void.
Yeah. That could be nice. That could be nice. Go for that NKB next on Skidder. Just wants some damage. Just wants the ability to kill a hero inside this Chrono. But honestly, without the BKB, that seems very difficult. Aramis is always there waiting, as is the Ember. And the likelihood of catching both Aramis and Ember inside one Chrono is very, very slight.
33 feels so bad now that he bought this Blink and had to sell his neck for it. Look at his net worth. I've never seen his net worth be so low ever before, I think.
Nope.
Like, you can tell he's uncomfortable playing this hero from the beginning till now. It's just very unfortunate. In game 3, you're just like kind of forced into this situation.
Such a high tempo player as well, you know, someone who just likes to click his buttons and go and make space and go and make plays and be annoying and make counter plays.
Oh, he likes to farm. That's what he loves to do, and he can't do it on Mag because he has to let other people farm when he's playing Magnus.
Tier 4 items. Oh, I like this. They stack the ancients because they know they don't have long inside the jungle to try and find these items. They stack.
Anything
the ancients.
interesting?
Spell Prism on Void. Does that interest you? Flicker on DK. No, Flicker on DK is great. In fact, surely put the Flicker on the Void, right? Like getting rid of the Corrosive Haze, getting rid of all sorts would be really nice. Like,
I think they need
really
them multiple Chronos, probably. Like, as soon as they drop the Chrono, they're gonna need another one up instantly, so might as well make it 20% faster for Skidder.
Yeah,
but the Flicker to remove the Corrosive
on the Chrono. Not quite enough, I don't think.
Hey man, 20% faster. Better than nothing.
Better than nothing.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, time walk 4.8 seconds too. Whew, this game, man. Looking back on this game, I can't help but feel like the time where the Void and the Magnus died here is where everything just went to poop for Mudgolems.
Yeah, it really did. It really did. From that point on, oh no, they're trying to make a play onto Aramis here, but they don't have him locked down. He's got the invis, and now the Dragon Tail won't connect. Mirana in the front lines just getting absolutely cooked here by Boom. The Yules comes down, double use, just keep him nice and safe. And Supernova, it's going to come crashing down, but it's going to come crashing down on no one. They back themselves away, now come back in. Boom looking for the advantage here, manages to get himself a chains off onto the Phoenix, but Phoenix has to jump away. Milan with the buyback, but in comes Toby, but he is going to miss here. They're baiting him on quite well on the side of Mudgolems, but they finally do lose a hero. It's the Phoenix which goes down. Skidder up onto the high ground, but they are still chasing. Boom is looking, but will not find them. Doesn't connect with the side of Fist. They can get themselves back on the side of Viking and just kind of recuperate from this. They've managed to force a buyback from both the supports now, so they can look to maybe take them down the next fight and then really make them suffer on the side of Mudgolems.
Yeah, that was Roshan wasn't even up yet, so a little bit of a freebie for Viking there, just getting 2 kills. I like the fact that Mudgolems at least tried something.
Yeah.
Right? They didn't just sit in the base and wait for...
Oh no, they're going to walk into the Slardar and the Life Stealer. They
Yep.
don't have vision up on this high ground. It's very awkward. They jump in the background. They're just trying to take down Fadder as quickly as possible. He does not have buyback, but he gets Icarus dive away. Can they keep on chasing is the question. Yes, they can. Boom comes in, gets a kill. Now the fight is completely split. Mudgolems are very, very broken up right now as the face is spotted in the front lines. He does have the Manta, chooses not to use it here. He could be in some trouble. Does put the Manta, immediately walks into a Bramble Maze. This isn't how you do it. Fear comes down now on top of Skidder. Skidder's going to lose his life. The Void is dead without buyback, without even using a singular damn Chronosphere. It's just feeling real bad right now for the side of Mudgolems. They are just not keeping it together in the final moments of this game, as it looks like Vikings, they don't even want Roshan. They want to take it down mid. They want this buyback, and once they realize he doesn't have it, they will be ending this game.
They tried. They didn't have the egg though, which was a little bit awkward making a smoke, but they thought the Roshan was surely already up, and they just had to go in and do something.
Borneo jumping onto the Ember, throwing a couple of stuns his way. Arash follow up with this dude ripped.
Dude, they have Shiva and Octarine. They did like a solid 600 damage to him.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, this Dragon Knight is getting like a wet noodle this game.
Oh, maybe they find the Willow. Oh, nope, heal comes in. Cookie as well. Boronier now actually the one in trouble. Has to pop his BKB to survive this one. Meanwhile, 13 seconds until the Void is back with that Chronosphere, but they have now been megaed. Mudgolems backs against the wall with 31k gold advantage to the side of Vikings as well. And they do have this Magnus and this DK to defend from the mega creeps, but yeah, this is feeling like it might be heading towards the end of the game pretty shortly, Theban.
Yep. Moonshard Slaughter is just... I mean, I think this Moonshard Slaughter can pretty much solo it.
Yeah.
He's just a position 3, so...
Monstrous.
God, I love money.
A soldier's
Ags, free
fortune.
Ags for the Ember as well. Nice little boost to his net worth and make him more effective in these fights. And now it's just a case of driving that dagger, plunging it deep into the hearts of the Mudgolems, finally taking them down once and for all.
Dire's middle
They
tower
can-
is under attack.
Do not much but wait. Aghanim's also picked up on the Snapfire. Bit of yeet
Sight up
potential.
the Dark Willow.
Oh, nice.
All the items are coming in. All the items are coming in for Radiant. They got 40k gold lead.
Oh man, what's the chance? I mean, Dota Plus says 1% chance. I'm inclined to agree.
That's very optimistic by Dota Plus.
Look at the two carries. They're just slicing each other up. It's like the bit before the boxing match. And now, oh no! An aerial Snapfire illusion comes flying onto Skitter. Breaking the rules. Nice two-man stun from Toby, bashing them back as well with the Havoc Hammer. In come the kisses over on head. Fada forced to use this ultimate right in front of their faces. They will drop down the Chronosphere on top of that egg to try and turn this. They're going to be able to take down the Life Stealer, but this is target with an Aegis, so it doesn't really achieve much. Skitter jumps back to the fountain, keeping himself alive. Meanwhile, 33 has been dropped. We do not have an RP in this fight. That is a major component missing now from the Mudgolems draft as they just continue to wail away at these tier 4 towers. Chad just dealing damage. Meanwhile, the backlines will take down Boronier. Boronier has to fire back on the sidelines, so they'll jump on that Phoenix. They'll take him down. Mirage is trying to play around the sidelines here. Skitter jumps in, trying to look for his moment to go, but unfortunately he just gets absolutely obliterated, and that will be it. The GG gets popped, and Viking will take game number 3, securing the series for themselves and beating the Mudgolems. Well, I mean, it was convincing in this final game.
They just played to their timings. As soon as their Slaughter and Ember were strong, they just kept running at them. That one play, as soon as